Oh, we are live. We are live. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. My good name is Womboy. Thank you so much for being here. Oh my God, yet another Monday. We missed the whole of last week. Um, we didn't go live the whole of last week. Thank you everybody for showing up. How have you guys been doing? My good name is Womboy. Yes. So of course we are back with the amazing topics that we're gonna be having. The ones that we could have had last week. We'll still continue with the conversations. But when you join in, let me know where you're watching me from. My good name is Womboy. Thank you so much. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. How is everybody doing? Wow. Ooh. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. Wow, that's sour. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. How can I? Let me check. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. Lynn Hendricks, hi to you. Good to see you. Welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? Uh, oh my God, you guys! Thank you so much for joining in. My good name is Womboy. Thank you so much. We are back to our regular schedule. I am so sorry for not showing up the whole of last week, but we are here. Welcome to the live stream. My good name is Womboy. Let me know where everyone is watching me from. When you join in, say hi, like the live stream, subscribe. Let me know your country. You can say hi in your language, in your local language. Lynn says, I'm okay, and you? I'm good. I'm good. How have you been? How was your weekend? Today is on Monday. Yet another day. Yay! New beginnings. New beginnings. So let me know where you're watching me from. You can say hi in your local language. So let's just get started with this live stream. Okay, we're gonna be talking about: would you allow your partner to have a best friend of the opposite sex? Would you allow your partner to have a best friend of the opposite gender? Okay, but that's neither here nor there. Let's start by getting in the greetings. I've been doing good. I did miss the live stream the whole of last week, but we are back. We are back like we never left. So kindly you guys like the live stream and subscribe. Lynn says in 3 days, in 3 days, sing and dance up. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Okay. Wow, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. How is everybody doing? Let me know where you're watching me from. Yes. Let's keep going. Let's keep going with the live stream. We're gonna be talking about: would you allow your partner to have a friend of the opposite gender? Okay. This is I am Womboy. My name is Womboy. So we're just getting started. We normally take like a little bit of the time, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, sometimes even 10, to just greet each other and say hello. So when you join in, kindly say hi. Let me know where you're watching me from. San says, welcome, Stream Studio. Hi, San. Good to see you. How are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. How is the going? Lynn says, do you know that? Maybe you can Zoe Kitab. I don't know what's the meaning of Zoek. Welcome to the live stream, everybody. Sun says hello, director and producer. That's me. Welcome to the live stream. How is everybody doing? Let's like the live stream and subscribe. Like the live stream and subscribe. We're gonna be talking about, would you allow your partner to have a best friend of the opposite gender? Okay, that's what you're gonna be talking about. But in the meantime, we still receive your greetings. Okay, so today we're gonna be talking about something that always starts a very controversial argument. Okay, we're gonna be talking about, can women and men just be friends? Okay, that's what you're gonna be talking about. Can women and men just be friends? Okay, Lynn, if you don't mind, you can pardon your question. Okay, so but I don't mean like co-workers. I don't mean casual acquaintances. I mean real friendships. Lynn says, search, maybe you can search it up. If you do that, you need to do 2026. Oh, 2026? Okay, I'm gonna search it maybe after the show. I'm gonna search it maybe after the show. How is everybody doing? How is everyone doing? Okay, so we're gonna be talking about, can men and women just be friends? And I'm not talking about co-worker, I'm not talking about colleague, I'm not talking about the acquaintances. I'm just talking about being real friendships, calling each other, texting every day, hanging out, telling each other personal things, all of that. Can men and women just be friends? That's what we're gonna be talking about. But in the meantime, you can say hi, let me know where you're watching me from. And you guys, can you like the live stream? Like the live stream, okay? Lynn says, I think woman and man can be friends, okay? Don't you think that's a little bit... Can you just be friends without having anything else going on? Oh, bless ya, okay? So, guys, we are talking about, would you allow your partner to have a best friend of the opposite gender, okay? Would you allow your best friend to have a... would you allow your partner to have a best friend of the opposite gender, okay? So, first of all, and then we're going to start with the question, would you let your partner go on a vacation with their best friend of the opposite gender? Okay, guys, welcome to the live stream. So that's the question right there on the screen. Would you allow your partner... oh my god. Oh, would you allow your... I wrote badly, but I can't edit. Would you allow your partner to go on a vacation with their best friend of the opposite? Lynn says, yes, I think women and men can be friends. Okay, but how is that? Don't you think that's kind of like... how? Can you be friends with somebody if you're not attracted to them? Like, I mean, always people say that it's in love, but sometimes it's just friends. And like, I have a boy best friend and we are really close. Yes, we are best friends. That and do you have a boy best friend? Okay, first of all, I have male friends. Okay, I have boyfriends. I have boyfriends, but I can say that. I can say, I think I consider, I feel like your partner should be your best friend. Okay, but can you be best friends when you're in a relationship? You can, if you're single, I think you can have boy best friends. Or like if you're just a teenager, you can have boy best friends because it's literally nothing. But if you're in relationships, can you have boy best friends? And is that okay? Is that all right? Okay, so I don't know if I would say that I have best friend. I don't know if I would say that I have boy best friends, but as much as I would say that I have boy friends. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Like, I have boys who are friends, but I don't know if they are best friends. You understand the point? Because I feel like our best friend is somebody that, who is the best friend, first of all. Let's start there. Who is the best friend? And you guys, like the live stream before we even go so much. Like the live stream, you guys. Oh god, Mondays are always crazy after the weekend. It's like you're just learning how to do the live stream all over again. Ah, Lord, I'm already tired. 2 minutes in. Oh. Lynn says, I think if you're in a relationship, you can have but not like texting. Oh, you cannot text, okay? Okay, yeah, I feel like if you're in a relationship, to have a best friend, you literally need boundaries, because first of all, that's gonna make your partner uncomfortable, okay? So, but the question is, Lynn, would you allow your partner to have a friend who is the opposite gender? Okay, guys, that's what you're talking about. Would you allow your partner to have a best friend of the opposite sex? Would you allow your partner to have a best friend of the opposite sex? Uh, Lynn says, and did you search it up? No forcing. I don't know if I'm able to do that right now because I'm using my laptop and I'm using my phone. But um maybe I can search after the show, because I only have these two devices. Okay, you know what? I think I do have another. So what am I looking up? Oh, Zoe Kitab. Maybe you can Zoe. Oh, let me check. I have another device. La, la, la. How do you pronounce that? Guys, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. My good name is Omboy. Let me know, would you allow your partner to have a best friend who is the opposite sex? Oh, okay. Oh, music. Okay, I think I found it. I'm gonna look for it. I found it, but I'm going to watch later because we are in the live stream. Okay, guys, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. I like your videos. Thank you so much. Guys, welcome to the live stream. We're talking about would you allow your partner to have a best friend of the opposite sex? Okay, would you allow your partner to have a best friend of the opposite sex? So that's what you're gonna be talking about. And you guys, I think somebody was asking for my address, and I said that I didn't have. Somebody wanted to send me some letters, or I don't know, whatever. Um, so maybe I will work on that sometime, and then I'll give you guys here. Uh, okay. So guys, we are talking about, would you allow your partner to have a best friend of the opposite sex? Okay, but even before you immerse yourself into the topic, let me know where you're watching me from. Kindly like the live stream. First of all, let's like the live stream even before we continue. Okay, like the live stream, guys. Like the live stream so that we can get people in here. Like the live stream. Like the live stream. Like the live stream. Like the live stream. Guys, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. Let me know where you're watching me from, guys. Lynn says, me and my class are going to that, but that's really long. Okay. Oh, okay. I liked. Thank you so much, guys. Let's like the live stream before we even continue so much. Liking the live stream helps you to get pushed. Okay. Wow. Okay. Let's wait for. Ah, God, I'm already tired. Why am I already tired? Let's wait for people to kind of like join in a little bit. Okay. But where can I gift? Where can I give money gift? The other day, I was trying to show you. Let me show you with this tablet, because you know, first of all, I'm not monetized, so you literally have to like. So let me show you what you do. Okay, can you see my thing? So you go on YouTube, tap on YouTube. Of course, it loads. Okay, you can see my screen, and then you come to my channel. I am Wamboi. So you tap on I am Wamboi. So it brings this place. So when you look at I am Wamboi, there is I am Wamboi, and then subscribers, and then there's the thing that's saying I'm a Kenyan creator sharing real life experiences. Okay, and then there's somewhere where you say more. You tap here to say more. Okay, can you see that? See, I tapped to say more, and then there's this description. Can you see that? Okay, yeah, you say, I think you said yes. This description. Okay, wait, I'm gonna do that. Okay, so when you get there, let me know. Let me know when you get there. Guys, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, so and then you scroll down, you're gonna see there's a link for PayPal or Buy Me Coffee. So which one do you prefer? There's PayPal, there's Buy Me Coffee. Either one of them is gonna get to me. I don't know if you can see. There's a lot of links there. There's Instagram, there's TikTok, there's PayPal, there's Buy Me Coffee. So either one of those gets to me. You said big. What's big? Guys, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. My good name is Omboy. Oh my god. Why are we not? I don't like the way they stick things on. I think I did it. Okay. Maybe I should check. Okay, it's going to be spinning a little bit. Let me check. I think I did it. Okay, Lynn, let me check, right? You're gonna be here waiting. The thing is gonna start spinning because I think I have to check with my phone. I'm not sure. Okay. So what did you use? Guys, welcome to the live stream. We are talking about would you allow your partner to have a best friend of the opposite sex? Okay, that's what you're talking about. Let me know your opinions. Kindly like the live stream and subscribe. My good name is Omboy. Lynn, so what did you use so that I can be able to be sure? Did you use the PayPal link or the other one? Okay, guys, welcome to the live stream. Can you like the live stream? We are talking about would you allow your partner to have a best friend of the opposite gender? And also, we do have questions. A question on the screen. It's reading. Would you allow your partner to go on a vacation with their best friend of the opposite gender? It was at the coffee, and then it was a red text, so I'm not sure. Okay, let me check that out. Okay, I think I can check it out with give me a second. Hope I'm back live. Wow, hope I'm back live. Welcome to the live stream. Oh, Lynn. I was at that coffee and then it was red text, so I'm not sure. Okay, let me see. Okay, maybe red means no. Oh God, I've never like used it. Yeah, I don't think so. Maybe you are on another site, but not that one. Okay, guys, welcome to the live stream. We are talking about would you allow your partner have a best friend of the opposite sex? That's what you're talking about. Okay, Lily, I don't think it went through. Maybe you need to click on the link again. Okay, guys, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. My good name is Wombo. We are talking about would you allow your partner to have a best friend of the opposite sex? Would you allow your partner to have a best friend of the opposite sex? So I think these have been a conversation for so long. There are so many people, including me. There are so many people who would be insecure if your partner have a best friend of the opposite sex. Okay, but let me know. Would you allow your partner to have a best friend of the opposite sex? Okay, so So can friendships between men and women just stay purely friendship, or does somebody usually end up wanting more? So type yes if you think men and women can be friends, and type no if you think someone eventually catches feelings. Okay, honestly, like my perspective or how I see it, I think men and women can literally be friends, because honestly I do have male friends. But it has to be somebody that you're not attracted to. Okay, because how is it, like, if you start getting attracted to this person, like, is that okay? Like, is that still okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So do you think men and women can just be friends? Okay, no strings, no feelings. Do you think men and women can just be friends? Okay, just people who just genuinely care for each other, like just like the way you have a female friend. Okay, so that's what you're talking about. Guys, kindly answer the question on the screen so that we can get started. uh Somebody says how. That's, is that Chinese? Okay, can men and women be friends just genuinely without even catching feelings, without it becoming any sexual? Have you ever had a friend of the opposite sex, and did it ever get to a sexual place? Would you allow your partner to have? So how? Just be friends, just like the way you're friends with your same sex friends. Okay, my name is Womboy, guys. There's a question on the screen. Would you allow your partner to go on a vacation with their best friend of the opposite sex? Okay. Would you allow your partner to go on a vacation with their best friend of the opposite gender? Somebody asked how. Just that. Awales Kabia says, how are you, sis? I'm good. How are you doing? Welcome here. Greetings from Russia. Okay, thank you so much for joining in. Would you allow your partner to have a friend of the opposite sex? Wallace Kabia, is that even possible? Is it possible for somebody to have a friend of the opposite sex? Just purely friendships. Guys, and kindly you guys like the live stream and subscribe. My good name is Wombo. Welcome on board. First of all, you can tell me where you're watching me from, and let me know, would you allow your partner to have a friend of the opposite sex? Would you feel secure, or would you start feeling, oh my god, you're cheating on me, you're lying to me, that's not a friend? Okay, first of all, I do think, if you're literally concerned about my friendship with my friend, like a male friend, I think there is a problem. Like, if your friend would make your partner uncomfortable, maybe that friendship is too close. Okay, maybe that friendship is too close, because I don't think, for example, I do have male friends. Okay, and we kind of like talk pretty often, but I don't think that's something to make my partner uncomfortable, because first of all, it's literally nothing. Second of all, there's boundaries. Third of all, like, we're not even attracted to each other. Like, okay, I think when you're looking for a friend who is the opposite sex, it literally has to be somebody that you would never date, like somebody that is not your your type or your go-to. Not that they're ugly or anything, but it's just not your type. Okay, if your friend would make your partner uncomfortable, maybe the friendship is too close. Okay, so guys, let me know your opinion. We have a question on the screen. I don't know where that question. Okay, here it is. Let me pin it. Would you allow your partner to go on a vacation with their best friend of the opposite gender? Okay. Would you allow your... Uh-huh. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. My good name is Womboy. So we are talking about, would you allow your partner to have a best friend of the opposite sex? Would you allow your partner to have a best friend of the opposite sex? Okay, and we have a question on the screen. Why am I pinning the question and then it's not getting pinned? What's wrong with YouTube today? I think I did pin the question. What happened? Okay, I think it just got pinned. Okay, the question says, would you allow your partner to go on a vacation with their best friend of the opposite gender? La, la, la. So another thing that maybe I would like to say when it comes to like Thomas, good evening. Good evening to you. How are you doing? How is it going? Okay. Would you allow your partner to have a best friend of the opposite sex? Okay. Would you allow your partner to have a best friend of the opposite sex? Guys, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. My good name is Omboy. Can you let me know how you're doing? How was your week? How was your weekend? And all of that, because of course last week we didn't go live at all. Today we're having an interesting topic. Would you allow your partner to have a best friend of the opposite sex? So how I see it, it just depends with like, is this person trustworthy? Because the thing is, like, I feel like as far as like you don't put your, if somebody does not put themselves in bad situations, for example, even if you're friends with somebody, you shouldn't spend the night at their place, because that can make things go the wrong way. Okay, so there need to be boundaries. If you're gonna be friends with the opposite sex, there needs to be boundaries. Okay, don't be at their house in the middle of the night. Okay, don't be cuddly, don't, these even friendships that people even kiss and they're just friends. Insatiable says good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. How are you doing? Oh my god, it's been a minute. How is it going? Okay, would you allow your partner to have a best friend of the opposite sex? Would you allow your partner, or is that even something that you would consider? And if yes, like, what are the things that are like literally non-negotiable that has to be done? No, I wouldn't. Why? 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 First, I think there's a difference between best friend and a friend. Okay, for example, like me, I do have friends. I do have male friends. Are they best friends? I don't think so, because I feel like maybe your partner should be your best friend. Can you imagine, like, you have your partner and then you have a best friend, and then the best friend knows things that your partner doesn't know? It just feels off. Like, it's like, no. Okay. Yeah, but I think I would allow my partner to have friends. Friends from a distance only, okay? Because there's a problem with like your partner having a best friend, the opposite sex, which means this is somebody that they talk to about so much. And you see, when somebody gets vulnerable to somebody, they just start getting attached to each other, they start getting attracted to each other. So there's that. Okay, so Insatiable is saying friends from a distance only. There is no possibility of allowing them to get any closer. Any closer. Wow. I think I do have jealousy when it comes to a best friend. When I'm your partner, your best friend needs to like kind of like step back a little bit. They need to like know their place. First of all, I never understand friends, like you're friends with somebody and you know they are in a relationship, and then you call them in the middle of the night. Like, what are you trying to break their relationship or what? Even if they are friends, they need to like have boundaries if we are literally in a relationship. So we also did have another question on the screen, you guys. Would you allow your partner to go on a vacation with their best friend of the opposite gender? And it's literally nothing that they are not dating, not like they are seeing each other. It's just that they want to go on a vacation. Would you allow that? That honestly, that sounds ridiculous. Just go on the vacation, don't come back. That's just me. Okay, that's just how it's gonna be on my side. Um, So I think the real question is, can men and women be real friends or close friends? Can men and women be close friends without attraction? Can that happen without attraction? Like, can you be friends with someone but not attracted with them? To them, not with them. God, what type of English is that? Can you be can a man and woman be friends without being attracted to each other? Wow, that's a deep one. That's a deep one. Can a man and a woman be friends without being attracted to each other? Wow. Oh, yes, you can. Yes, you can. But like, wouldn't you feel jealous? Like, oh my god, like, what are they doing out there? What are they up to? I think I can also allow that to happen, but the thing is, I just will not feel secure. That's just it. The whole a whole vacation, like, and you guys didn't think about bringing me. No, there's a problem in there. There's a problem. Haha, this bottle that I bought, for those people struggling to drink water, you can buy a bottle like this one with calibrations. Is that what it's called? Okay, it kind of like keeps you motivated. You can see how much water you've drunk. Okay, great topic. Thank you so much. Welcome to the live stream, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. Oh my god, I think the fact that I didn't stream the whole of last week kind of threw so many people off, because I think people usually look for me around that. I mean, when you miss for a whole week, they just think you stopped. Wow. Okay. So we're still talking about, would you allow your partner to have a best friend of the opposite sex? Okay. Um. So I was asking, can a man and woman be friends without being attracted to each other? So I think some people say attraction doesn't matter. You can find someone attractive and still choose friendship. You can be attracted to someone but just choose not to tell them. But I don't know how true is that information. Okay, if you are attracted to your friend, but if you're attracted to somebody, why would you want to be friends with them? Why don't you tell them that you are attracted to them and stuff like that? Okay, I think that's a hard one to swallow. Okay, first of all, there's something about, like, I think you can have friendships, but you literally don't need to be secretive. Okay, let's say you had a conversation with your friend. You literally need to tell, I feel like you literally need to tell your partner that, oh, I had this conversation with so and so, so that it's not like it's like you're trying to hide something. It shouldn't be like you're trying to hide something. Okay, I don't feel like you should be secretive. You should be straightforward. You should be willing to give information and all that type of stuff. Hmm. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. My good name is Womboy. Thank you so much for being here. We are still talking about the same thing. Would you allow your partner to be best friends with somebody of their opposite gender? Okay, it just seems like a topic that's pretty much straightforward. It's either yes or no, but honestly I don't think it's usually like that, especially if you are already best friends with somebody before you got into the relationship. I think it can be a hard one. It can be a hard one. For example, let's say you're already friends with somebody and then you get into a relationship. Then it's like, do you ditch these friendships that you've been in for maybe almost all your life and focus on your relationship, or do you keep both? Like, and how can you keep both? Like, and if you keep the friendship and the relationship, will all of them work? All these things you gotta ask yourself. Okay, but still, let me know you guys' opinion when it comes to the same. Today you're gonna be doing 1 hour. You're gonna be doing 1 hour. Oh my god, Mondays are usually so difficult and hard, especially because like it's usually a whole weekend without streaming and stuff. Not to mention the whole of last week I didn't stream. But yeah, like I pretty much want to be consistent when it comes to doing these live streams. Okay, so I think you can love your friend without being in love with them, which is something that we normally miss. Okay, because to be friends with somebody, you have to you have to like them and love them. Okay, but you can love someone without being in love with them, just like the way we are friends with like our female friends. We love them, but are we in love with them? No. Okay, unless you are. Okay, another one is your partner should never be competing with your best friend. Okay, so your partner, let's say it's you are a guy and you have a female friend, your partner should not be competing with that female friend. Like, she should be feeling assured and all of that, because if I'm competing with your female friend, like, let's just call it quits. Like, no, I don't want the friendship. Just keep to yourself. Oh, first of all, you can even date that friend, to say the least. Okay, so that's also another one. uh so there's a question here: who comes first, best friend or partner? Who comes first, best friend or partner? Okay, I would like to write these things up here so that even people who watch later on, but did you guys know if you watch live stream on a PC later on after it's posted, you can still pretty much get the what is it called, the chat? Wow. Who comes first, best friend or partner? Who comes first? Bear in mind, you could have been friends with your friend for a long time before you met your partner. So, who comes first? Lord. Sometimes you just have pimples that are really annoying. Who comes first, best friend or partner? So when you ask me who comes first, I think your partner comes first, because best friend, they can come and go, but pretty much like your partner, especially if they become permanent, that's your family. That's your family right there. Okay, God, you guys. I think today I have zero energy for this live stream. Maybe I should sleep early so that tomorrow I can pretty much stream during the day. So what we're gonna do, what we are gonna do is like, I think we're gonna end the live stream right here. So what we are gonna do is like, tomorrow we'll go live with the same topic, because honestly right now my mind, I'm having a hard time focusing. Okay, I'm having a hard time focusing. But thank you so much, you guys, for hanging out with me. If you want to reach me out, you can reach me out on Instagram. I have so many links on my thing, so check out my description and reach me out. And when you watch the live stream, make sure you comment, leave a nice comment right there. Still, this topic is not that I literally have to do this topic because I did so much research on it. Would you allow your partner have a best friend of the opposite sex? Would you allow your partner to have a best friend of the opposite sex? Okay, or maybe I should just keep going even after feeling tired. Okay, so what we've been talking about is like, can men and women just be friends? Can men and women just be friends? So that's what we've been talking about. So you know what, you guys, what we're gonna do is like we're gonna end the live stream, and then we're gonna come back with this topic probably tomorrow. Or yeah, probably tomorrow. I would say pretty much probably tomorrow. Okay, so the topic have been, can men and women ever be just friends? Can men and women ever be just friends? Okay, can you be a friend with the opposite sex without being attracted to them? I mean sexually. Okay, so thank you so much for hanging out with me, and maybe until tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna do live stream. I think we're gonna do one during the day and one at night. Okay, so thank you so much for hanging out with me, and until next time, bye bye.